to be a true connection.
And the way I feel and the connections that were happening.
If we don't make that genuine connection with one,
a connection started a little bit. I feel with Brady, this connection.
I have to make this connection with another girl.
I had a great connection with Brett.
I was actually hoping I would have a connection with a guy that I kissed. I've made so many amazing connections with so many of the guys.
You had quite a connection with a few guys.
If you do feel that connection with somebody, you're not gonna stop it. Right now, I just need to focus on making connections with these guys. I already feel like a strong connection with multiple guys.
There was actually a genuine connection there.
I kind of vibed with Clint the first night, and what if I don't connect with him? The connection's there, but that I also have that romantic connection with.
I can't deny I had a connection with Brett.
I want you guys to, make that connection with her.
I've made a lot of connections with a lot of different guys.
I think some guys in the house have 1 or 2 or even 3 positive connections. Is there a connection? I haven't really felt like there's any kind of a connection. I didn't feel like there was a huge connection.
To be honest, I actually felt a connection until right now. I felt a connection with you, and I felt a connection with you right off the bat. I really did.
She was like, I felt a connection until tonight.
After I feel like I've just completely lost my connection with you.
There were many other ways to connect.
The connection's there.
Oftentimes there's an emotional connection.
I feel like I've connected with JJ probably more than Kaitlyn. There's a connection there.
I think that they might just be jealous of the connection that we have.
I know our connection is strong.
If she was 100% confident in our connection.
I have a genuine connection with Nick.
With the connection that we have, the connection that you have with other guys, if one more person is going to impede upon the connection that we're all developing.
It really means I had a good connection.
It's really important to have another connection.
Jared is somebody that I do connect with. I've made so many amazing connections.
A better or stronger connection than what we already have.
He was singing too much as opposed to not really connecting.
The connection that we've had so far.
There's lots of girls out there, right?
Yeah, I know. I get
Plenty
it.
of connections.
They had previously connected from a connection standpoint.
How strong I feel about our connection. Having such a strong connection with Sean.
Kaitlyn's the only one that knows what type of connections they have.
We've all established a connection with her. She'll feel a connection with him.
She didn't want to explore our connection as much as I wanted to.
Will help our connection. We connected on a level it's kind of hard to explain.
We have such a great connection.
Kaitlyn and I have this magical connection.
My connection with Sean started from the second he got out of the limo. A connection with somebody.
Potentially make a connection.
I think that my connection with Kaitlyn is pretty superficial. I'm looking to have a deeper connection with her.
I think the people that I'm connecting with and seeing as a husband, I don't think they question me. That connection was not there.
You can't get defensive if you don't have a connection with someone.
Other guys who feel that they have a strong connection with Kaitlyn. The physical connection that's rock solid.
Every guy here has some type of connection. A few guys probably have stronger connections than others.
The physical connection is there between us, and it's hot.
I think that's a special connection there.
And wanting to really find that connection, but I didn't think I'd fall this hard.
JJ is someone I have a very natural connection with. Joe is unlike any guy I've ever felt a connection with.
I knew I liked you. I knew that there was connection and there was chemistry. She starts to build these relationships and has stronger connection with other guys.
It was the first time I'd seen you have a connection with somebody else.
I think the connection that Kaitlyn and I have gives me a lot of confidence.
I feel very confident about our relationship connection. I understand that there are other connections.
It's hard to imagine Kaitlyn having a connection that we have with anyone else.
When I'm with Nick, it's a connection that's very passionate.
I definitely feel that energy and connection between us, and it's awesome. I hope to connect with Kaitlyn on every possible level that there is to connect with.
It was so intense, that first connection.
He's not really connecting with Kaitlyn.
To leave somebody off the table that you actually have a connection with.
Someone that I had an instant connection with.
And you know what? Kaitlyn had a strong connection with him as well. You and Kaitlyn did have quite the romance going on. You had a nice connection.
I didn't know that she didn't feel that same connection. I knew that we had a connection, so I don't doubt that.
You did have an amazing connection with Kaitlyn. You think you have a connection, and you watch the show back, and you're like, oh, okay. You and Kaitlyn spent the most time together. You had this great connection.
Like JJ said, it was an obvious connection between you and Sean.
I think you can understand that when there's some sort of connection that you want to explore, you go for it.